Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Only I didn't hear the music.
We can't hear it. Look here. Can you see?
No,
You
let me get my glasses.
can look here as well. Up on the top.
Esther says 7 a.m. on a Sunday. Why you start so early? The early birds catch the most worm. Mm. What does the Bible say about being early? Somebody tell me. I'm sure in there it says something. Being early
It does?
at the crack of dawn, you are to start laboring. Mm. That is when your mind is at its best. Your body is at its peak, coming off rest. I'm just making it up, but I'm sure it says something in there. The Bible has something to say about just about everything.
That's a lot to say. The Bible emphasizes the value of diligence, preparedness, and opportunities. Very relevant verses. 6 verses 6.
Are you sharing?
Oh no. My screen. Share screen.
Nakujam says, I hope you had a very productive week. Yes, we did. Well, productive in the sense that I'm doing some research for a book I'm writing. So I got around to doing that. Also for possible design that persons can use at Palmetto Pines. So managed to bounce out a 2-bed with garage and a 3-bed without garage on the small lots. That's the 3,000 square feet lots. Those lots are 40 in width by 65 in length. So you're on your chat GTP. For those of you who don't know chat GTP, you need to explore it. Maybe you should have, maybe Google would have given you more.
Yeah,
Think
but I find ChatGPT to be Google. You have to be.
searching around a lot. Eh?
Yeah.
So Proverbs 6, verses 6 to 8, go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provision, gather its food at harvest. This verse highlights the importance of preparing and working diligently in advance, much like being early. Proverbs 13, verse 14. A sluggard's appetite is never filled, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. Being diligent, which often means starting tasks early, leads to fulfillment and satisfaction. Sorry, Matthew 25, verses 1 to 13. In this parable, the wise virgins were prepared and brought right when the bridegroom arrived, whereas the foolish virgins, who were not prepared, missed out. This underscores the importance of being early and prepared in advance. All right, so I think we get the message here. There's so many. Hi, greetings, Safi. Good morning.
Dancehall Entertainment. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning, everybody. Thank you so much for getting up early with us at this hour of the day. As they say, the early birds catch the most worm. In Jamaica, persons like yesterday, they're already at the market at 5 a.m. Hmm?
5 a.m.
Yeah,
To do what?
to catch the fresh food.
Oh.
By the time you get there at 10 o'clock, you get the riffraff, right? So the early birds catch the most worm.
Esther says, early in the morning will I rise up and seek thee. David.
David, right. David was a character with David and Goliath.
I think so. He turned a king afterwards.
Right, okay.
Carrion Spurs says, hi Claudia. Can you send me a number of the Stonewall Builder, please? As I'm not sure if I got it before. Can't find it anywhere in my contacts. Thanks.
Send me a WhatsApp, no one send it.
Yeah, send us a WhatsApp message now. I will send his number.
292-6776.
It's a say, what book has you in your testimony?
Hmm?
No, right here.
Not sure I understand.
Maybe I put it like this so you can read both here and here at the same time.
Okay.
I think she's talking the Bible, the good book.
Oh, the good book. By the way, did anybody get the book? My book.
Via the email link that was sent
Sent
out.
out. Um, I'm trying to make sure it actually is working.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, we should have sent it to ourselves as well, but we didn't.
I think I think I'm on your mailing list.
As
But
I
I don't
tell,
remember getting it.
they didn't get it.
Right.
Right, and I asked Sean as well. She said she didn't get it. So what's happening? We need to revisit it and check what's happening.
Kendrick says,
You're
I'm
late.
late. I watch Asafa. What's Asafa doing? Running?
Running? Is he running? Are you a price smart shopper? I see families spending 150 to 200K JMB. It's good for some things, but people must be careful. They buy what they need and shop around.
No, I'm not a price smart shopper.
No, we're not. Price smart is a lifestyle thing, right? So the persons who shop at Price Smart obviously have the money to shop at Price Smart. No, we will shop at Price Smart maybe for little special things. Um, I feel like I'm out of frame. I think you need to center the camera.
Just look this way.
No, my neck is still having a challenge with that.
Turn your whole body.
Thank you. Center the camera. All right.
I'm The reason why I didn't send her because you're not seeing the screen.
Oh, I think I kind of can see it now. So Price Mart is a lifestyle place, right? So I remember, a lot of Jamaicans don't have credit cards. When they have access, they're sending you these cards in the mail now, literally. So we're getting to the stage where we're a plastic economy. The bulk shopping is good if you have a big family. So you have a big family, I would say over 10 and more,
Mm-hmm.
or for those who run wholesale shops and so on.
They said the feed is blurry. Let me check the screen.
Oh, meaning they're not seeing us. Oh, 1 second, Tony just cleared our camera. Are you seeing it any better? The internet is connected, right?
Oh, yeah, we're connected direct. Saying,
Nakujam, tell us if the feed is better.
saying that we're showing in 720p. That should be a good quality, unless the internet is running slow.
Oh, all right. So if you have family, big family, 10 or more, Price Mart is good, right? You can buy the things in bulk. But certainly if you have small family, not so good because you end up tying up the money in food,
Well,
in
maybe
your cupboards,
yeah, but
right?
maybe you don't just buy food. Maybe you buy other things.
What I find good to buy there is stuff like those soaps, like the Tide, the big box,
Mm-hmm.
or the Gain, big
Mm-hmm.
box. And of course, they have some best value, so they have their own brands too.
I like
So
buying
they're
towels
soap
there.
and the towels, but those are one-off things, not grocery.
Yeah.
And they have good prices too on appliances.
Okay.
Sometimes they do. Things like televisions, because we bought a television there, and it was the best price because we did check around. For the quality television, it was a high setting.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good value. So, and I passed there. What did I go in there for the other day? Oh, I went in there to use the bathroom. I do that sometimes because I'm on the road. And
They
it's,
allow you in there even without your members.
yeah, they are allowing you not, which is why the thing gone up so, because guess what? You don't need a membership card to go in and look around.
Only if you want to
Only if you
purchase.
want to purchase. So I think they've been smart in that regard, in allowing you to just walk in the place, browse around. So you see something you want, you're gonna sign up for the membership, or go get your friend with a membership. But they check. We just clean the camera, so check and let me know if.
It's still blurred, they said, so it must be the internet.
Who says it's blurred?
This earlier they said it was still blurry.
Use one of the things that we use for our glasses to clean it.
That's what I use.
All right, try again. If I wrote my testimony.
Oh, she's talking about your book, Mom.
Yeah, I wrote the book. But for some reason, you guys are getting it. Do you have the book link?
Yeah. Do I have it?
No, you probably don't have it. What you would need is the landing page. You have that?
Oh, I can get it.
All right. Remember, everybody, so this is where you can access your
But
questions.
the problem is, I think when on the landing page, they're not getting the landing page is not sending them the book.
Why?
I think that's the issue we're having.
All right, let's try again. You go to the landing page and let them grab it, and we'll see.
Computer, it says, oops, trying to reconnect. We're actually not online right now. Usually we have good internet at this hour though.
Are we reconnected?
It says yes. Sharon Simon says, good morning. Any news on the Drassol area? Stores coming? Any new deals? Any supermarket?
A supermarket should be coming. Did they start clearing the land? I'm trying to remember if I saw them clear the land. I drove right past there so many times. Kind of blurry now in my head. But yes, a supermarket is coming.
Did you drive there like 2 days ago?
Yeah, I did. I don't know. I think I see some land clearing beside but I know that is a person.
Which one of the car parts? The one on the well, it's both Draxall. The Draxall Manor side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think Esther is saying it look dim. The room. No, but
Well, it's just starting to get bright outside. It
mm-hmm.
was dark when we came in.
Mm-hmm. All right. So taxes, Amazon. Um, we have $100. What do you call it? Duty free. Is that what? There's $100, right? So if you buy something on Amazon, Shein, any of those places. So like this blouse, I bought it on Shein. When I'm on Shein, I'm struggling to find to to actually spend $50, literally. These earrings are from Shein actually. So you can go on Shein or go on Amazon and up to $100. So what I bought was $50, right, Tony? And I spent 2,000 little bit clearing it at Circle. Don't pay any. I think that would have just been Circle's delivery. There is no customs duty on that. So there's $100 limit. And also when you're coming in through the airport now, there's a $1,000. So it was moved from $500 to $1,000. Tony, you need to check the internet downstairs.
All right, give me a few minutes.
Or check if we're plugged in.
We're plugged in.
Look along your cord. I think I asked Rachel to tie strap something yesterday, right at the steps. I don't know if that could be affecting us. Am I back, everybody? Only Tony know how to use this thing, you know. There's a mouse. Am I back? Yes, Monica, the book on Home Buyer's Guide, that one is complete. My other two books, How to Build a Block and Steel House and How to Do Subdivision, I'm still working on those. Those are taking so much. Oh my God. I lift my hat to authors. So thank you so much, Monica. Yes, I finally bounced that one out. Now I just need to find a way to distribute it. Tony has gone to check the int. I don't even know if I'm still on. Send me a message. Send me a type something, everybody. If you're still seeing me. No message. That means I'm not on. Hi, Monica. No, the book is not on Amazon. We actually have the book. We send it out free. Oh, hi, kind of cool jam. Okay, yes, you're still seeing it. Am I still foggy? Tony has gone to check the internet connection. Remember, this is where you can ask the questions and I'll answer. There's an article that we're going to discuss, but I need Tony because I don't know where it is or how to share it. So this week has been rainy all throughout Jamaica. We actually need the rain. Um, and it was a good thing this week. I was out in Discovery Bay, but man, that place. We get rain, little drizzling, and it's pouring. Um, it's pouring in places like St. Anne's Bay and all of that. We're still foggy. Just want to check the internet. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm gonna just try to clear this camera.
Okay, I don't think it's the camera. It was the internet.
Is it the internet?
But I have to reset. So it might be offline for maybe about 2 minutes, 2, 3 minutes.
Do they need to log back in?
No, we'll come back on. You just need to stay on the page.
All right, so Tony's going to reset us. So you can just stay on the page while she does that. When I get back, I'll answer what's for reading Tower Isle. Don't think it's as desirable as St. What you say. Probably true. But it just depends on what you're offering. I sold some houses up in Tranquility Glades.
Okay, we're back on. Let's see. We're back on, but I can't see the chat. What's happening with that?
And it says no internet.
No, it says we're on, but I'm not seeing the chat. All right. Logging into your YouTube Direct so we can see the chat from that end.
Now I'm go YouTube studio.
You can, and then look for our live that's going on now with content, and then the live. And is it showing our current live?
No, it's not.
It's not. Let me see. Let me do one more reset here.
Technology.
Try this again.
Give us
Okay.
a thumbs up, everybody, if we're back on.
Yes, we are. See what they're saying? We couldn't see them actually.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, so we're back. Clear like water. Thank you, guys. All right. What was the question I was answering?
Okay, so let me scroll back up. Uh,
Lower St. Mary.
Where's
Or you call it
considered
Lower
St.
St. Mary.
Mary?
No, she's talking about the North Coast. She said Tower Ad. But you
Oh,
mean North Coast St. Mary, which is to the north. Yes, it just depends on the price and what you're offering. So if you're in St. Mary, you really need to be offering like single houses, 2 bedrooms, basic units, like what was done at Tranquility Glades.
mm-hmm.
That's what you need to be offering for the middle income bracket. So not a 300,000 US house.
So more like a 27
Some
million
like under 30.
on the 30th. Okay.
Yeah. 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom if you can. So
Oh, so
there
pretty much like
is
what Chemtech did with Emerald,
right or what Mr. Scott did with
Tranquility Glade.
Tranquility Glades, or what's happening now with what's the name of that development up in the hills of Exchange? Um,
But that's not St. Mary.
no, but it's up in the hills. There's comparisons. What's it called? Lancewood Meadows. Something like Meadows, where they're offering 2 beds, 2 bath, basic units, 3 beds, and they're like they were under 30. I think they're 32 million now. So yeah, something like that. If you offer something like that, but if you're not on the main, or you're on the coastline, there's a difference, right?
Okay. Staffy is asking, can you speak to resale versus new home value? Developments like Paradisias are selling for almost as much as a resale in Richmond. Is it realistic or just depend on how popular and desirable the place is?
The new home sale is more expensive, man. How much is a rich one now? Well, we have one now for 530, but it has an additional bonus space, right? So it
Mm-hmm.
has extra room, large laundry, and it does have a bathroom, extra bathroom.
And it's on a corner
It's
lot.
on a corner lot, so you have more land space. And it has a covered porch as well. Covered drive porch.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
So, well, places like Richmond have already built their name. Remember, tried, brand, true, proven. They've already built their name. Richmond and Paradisiac is like Fatonian is a walking distance for me, not so much. For me, it's a driving, but maybe a 1 minute. They're just down the road from each other, right? They're in the same stretch on the side of Paradisia. Now, two different type of people, right? So the Paradisiac is on the beach side, so you have access to the beach. Anybody in the scheme can just really walk to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I could probably be driving, but you can walk to the beach. And there, I think there are two beaches,
Mm-hmm.
plus some with swimming pool or whatever. So definitely, that community is definitely a short-term rental community.
Don't think so?
Yeah, man. It literally have town of a mini golf. It literally have all the amenities.
Oh, it's like a hotel.
Yeah, it's like a resort.
Mm-hmm.
When it's finished, it's gonna be like a resort. Just have a mixed use. So you have single houses, you have apartments, you have townhomes, mixed use. So it make the place look everything a flat, right? It give it a little character.
Certainly catering to what they're trying to do with Ocean Real, the
Right.
hip strip type
And type
vibe.
stuff, right. What Richmond have now, Richmond is on the other side. So for those persons who like the hills, so like me, I like the hillside. Um, Richmond would appeal to them. And again, Richmond, they do have the amenities. The only thing missing is that you're not walking to the beach, but Richmond, they have their own beach. So you can just jump in your car, drive just a little bit down the road, and you will be at the Richmond's beach,
Okay.
right?
Private beach is a nice idea.
Yeah, private beach. So they both have private beaches, just that it really depends. Like for me, as I say, I like the hillside. So I like to look out to the birds. I like to look towards the sea. Um, and overall, I like to be kind of elevated. So
Mhm.
that's for me personally.
I like the calm, almost very relaxing, almost like retired vibe of Richmond because the houses are kind of on the traditional side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Paradisiac is kind of like that as well. What Richmond had for it going was the landscaping, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Paradisiac, they have matched that, really. They do have the landscaping, but they've also gone modern with their homes in terms of the fixtures and everything. When I went there, I think Tony have a video that's gonna come out of the model unit,
Mm-hmm.
and they did a kind of glass, the garage door. Remember, the garage door is actually glass. Yeah, you can see right through the garage from the outside.
Really?
Yes,
You sure?
yes, that was a nice touch. And the doors are big. I think the door is a pivot door, actually, if I'm remembering correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So they have gone totally modern. Their fixtures and everything, so you're in a modern community. So
Staffy says
definitely
she
those
doesn't think.
persons who have the money can buy into a paradisiac.
Staffy says I don't think Paradisiac were allowed short-term rentals. I may be misinformed, but will be very difficult to make any money on 500 US properties with a mortgage.
No, it depends on how much you ask for your property. Certainly, if you have a paradisiac, you'll not be asking $100 a night.
Yeah,
No.
and you'd be surprised. A lot of persons are probably not using a mortgage.
Yeah, yeah. I know a couple of people, persons not using a mortgage, Safi.
Yeah.
They're buying all cash.
Mm.
Um, Jamaicans have money, they do have money. I remember too, guys, that you have these savings things that you have all over the place. Not making any money because these banks are not trying to make you make money. The banks are trying to make themselves make money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, I still have not found an investment that can beat the real estate if you want to talk about long-term wealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that you must learn, I'll give you a little gem here right now. And remember this, guys, and teach your children as well. If you want to be rich, you will go after the buy and sell in real estate, meaning you buy this property today, you sell it back tomorrow, and you keep doing that, and you keep doing that, giving yourself work of buying and selling. Yeah, that is like you pay in stock market. You buy this stock and you sell it back. You buy this house and you sell it back.
But there's a rush in that, eh?
Yeah, I guess for some persons, into the rehab. So there are two ways to make money. One is cash flow, and one is capital gain. and the equity build up, right? So the cash flow is the one where you get wealthy. Cash flow, remember that. So buy and hold. So when you buy and hold the real estate, you rent it out, you get your cash flowing. That's how you actually get wealthy because you keep buying property after property after property. So before you know it, you have 100 properties, you're cash flowing,
Mhm.
right? And you're wealthy because
The
this
property
money
is
keeps
holding
coming
value,
in. Yeah, the money, the property is holding value, building equity. So you can use equity and buy another property if you want.
and then the rental income is coming in.
And the rental income is coming in. That's paying the mortgage and all the bills and everything.
And pretty soon, if you keep doing that, if you've done it right,
Yeah, you have to do
then
that.
your actual day job, your actual rental incomes are more than your day job.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to be wealthy, you do the buy and hold model, which is the buy, hold, cash flow. So your rental properties. You want to be rich. So you just want buy a place for $10, sell it back for $20. Buy two more places for $20, sell it back for $40. Yeah, you'll have cash all the time. You'll likely have cash rich. But guess what? You're still paying your bills out of the 20 and the 40,000 that you sell your house for. Literally. You know? So you must know what you want to do. You want to be rich or you want to be wealthy. Choose, then you go down the path that you want. So that's a gem. Anybody disagree with me? All right. So you sure you answered the questions above?
Hmm. I went
Ken,
back.
you went back. So Kenrick says, question on NHT example, you find a bit of land for the price of 7 million. Will NHT give 100% financing, or if or of it if you're entitled to the full 7.5? All right, Kendrick. So that's a no. It's a no and a yes, I should say. So if it's you alone, NHT is giving you 3.5 million. But if you
Towards
and your wife
land.
towards the land, but if you and your wife qualify, NHT will give her 3.5 and give you 3.5. So technically, you can access 7 million. So that is the difference. You alone, only 3.5 for land. You and your wife, you and your children, you and your uncle, brother, sister, aunt, two of you, each get 3.5. That way you will access 7 million. So yes, you can access it. And you only pay 5% deposit. So like Palmetto Pines, persons are making use of that. So we have husbands and wives. We have two brothers. We have two sisters. We have, tell me the combinations, Tori.
Of grandparent and grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which other combination?
uh, I've
Well,
seen two cousins,
mm-hmm.
uh,
Tony, you're out of frame.
and I've seen,
You have seen in the three generations?
yeah, I've seen mother and two daughters.
I said three. So that would be grandfather, mother, and daughter.
Oh, 3 generations. No,
Mm.
I've seen mother and two daughters.
You have
I've
seen
seen
three,
sister and two brothers.
right? So the families are coming together, and we encourage you to come together to get these properties, guys. On your own, it is very, very challenging.
Mhm.
By the time you spin around and your income can now afford a property, you would have missed out on so many opportunities already. You would have missed out. I see people now buying at age 50 buying a Waterford. Why didn't you buy a Waterford before when you were younger? And they were just at 30,000. Why me never want to go to Portmore. Never want to go to Portmore.
Or look nice though.
But if you had gone to Portmore at the 30,000, you would have been back in St. Andrew by now. You have to buy where you can afford, everybody. That is the key. You have to pull out the partners that you need to help you, right? All right. Let us go to, I'll check Safia and see, but I need to check, find out if they're low in short term. They should be though. I don't see why not.
Yeah, it will certainly help.
Of course, I don't see why not.
And they're offering so many
There's
great
so many,
features.
yeah, I mean, Why wouldn't everybody else want to enjoy that? All right, so let us now move to the article on the young man who overcame. So, we read an article this week. I'm going to share it with you. Are you sharing?
Not yet. I'm looking for him
Okay. Overcoming adversity to realize dream.
to read
Michael
this. Yes.
Grizzle
Uh,
makes strides to establish one in Montego Bay.
okay. There we go. There we go.
All right, Tony, you can read.
At the,
Michael Anthony Grizzle. Show him face, someone.
they can see the screen.
I don't think if we can see him, I don't think they can see him. All right, so we're seeing him here now. Michael Anthony Grizzle. Nice looking young man. I like his hairstyle. Really trendy. He's wearing a beard too, so young. Huh. All right, scroll down.
There's just Cane Rose, right?
Yeah, yeah. Nice. He's 31. Right. Ready?
At the age of 31, Michael Anthony Grizzle took a bold step in acquiring a prime piece of property in Montego Bay for his dream project, Ocean One.
I like the name, Ocean One.
Despite the unforeseen delays brought on by COVID-19 pandemic, Grizzly's unwavering determination has brought him to the cusp of groundbreaking for this luxury six-story development. His story is one of resilience and ingenuity, navigating financial hurdles and leveraging strategic partnerships to transform his vision into reality. Ocean One is set to redefine luxury living in Montego Bay, featuring state of the art amenities and breathtaking ocean views. This modern architectural project will feature 26 luxurious units ranging from 1 to 3 bedrooms, each designed to provide an exceptional living experience. The one-bedroom units will come in two sizes: 850 square feet and more spacious 1010 square feet. The two-bedroom units also offer various two variations with sizes of 1,500 square feet and 1,700 square feet. The three-bedroom units are particularly notable. They include two penthouses, each spanning 2,700 square feet, and are accompanying with the fifth and sixth floors,
Occupying.
occupying the fifth and sixth floors. The remaining three-bedroom units located on the first floor will be flagship units featuring private yard spaces. These units, measuring 2,000 square feet, are strategically placed near the pool and gym area and offer stunning ocean views to the due to the elevation of the land, Grizzly told the cleaner last week. He said residents of Ocean One will enjoy a range of high end amenities. The development will feature two glass enclosed elevators that provide unobstructed views of the sunset, the
Wow.
Sangster International Airport, the ocean, and the beach. As part of his eco initiative, Ocean One will include electrical charging stations for electric vehicles with level 3 charging ports available both in the basement and on the upper parking level. The parking facility itself will offer 13 spots with the basement and 20 on the upper level. Delays delayed because of COVID. But Grizzly's journey to establishing Ocean One is a story of perseverance and vision. He acquired the property in 2018 from a bank, but the onset of COVID-19 pandemic in 2019 delayed his plans by 3 years. Despite these setbacks, Grizzly's determination never wavered. Before embarking on this ambitious project, Grizzly worked in construction and later became a JUTA operator.
Jutta.
Oh, Juta operator. His entrepreneurial spirit led him to buy and rent scheme homes, eventually flipping properties in Kingston. His journey to purchasing property and financing for Ocean One was fraught with challenges, particularly in the financial institutions involved. The process was anything but smooth, Grizzly told the Gleaner. The bank selling the lot and the one that provided me with the promissory note both gave me the runaround. At the 11th hour, the bank that promised to finance the project bailed on me, and I was on the verge of losing the deal as the closing time approached. Desperate but undeterred, Grizzly turned to a friend for help. I brought him to the property and shared my vision. He loved the idea, so I sold him a unit at a significantly reduced price just to secure the deal and get my foot in the door, he explained. Grizzly's firm belief that divine intervention played a role in reserving this piece of land for him, the struggles he faced, have only strengthened his resolve and commitment to securing Ocean One from the
To
O-
seeing Ocean
to
One
seeing Ocean One
come
come to
to fruition.
fruition. Today, his designs show a development offering relaxation and recreation. Ocean One will boast an infinity edge pool measuring approximately 40 feet by 15 feet, overlooking the ocean. Adjacent to the pool will be a fully equipped gym, 30 by 40 feet, and a lounge area with entertainment options like pool tables. Additionally, amenities include a rooftop pool, a summer kitchen with a barbecue area and bar, rooftop cabanas, and a sky lounge. The property will also offer electric scooters catering to the needs of Airbnb owners and their guests. Design and sustainability. The development is designed with sustainability and convenience in mind. Common areas will be illuminated by solar light, and the property will feature 24-hour security. Residents will receive an appliance package that includes an integrated refrigerator, wall oven, range hood, washer and dryer, along with completely outfitted washrooms. The aim is to provide a premium experience, eliminating the need for residents to purchase heavy appliances. Grizzlies plans to break ground later this month, but the Montego Bayan is still looking
Montigonian.
Montegonian is still looking for potential investors to secure the remaining 10% of the project's 1.7 billion cost. The National Commercial Bank, he says, is already offering to finance 90% of the development. The project is scheduled for completion by November 2025 with an 18-month construction timeline. The development's location is another major selling point, says Grizzly, owing to the fact the property offers breathtaking 180-degree ocean view and is conveniently situated just 3 minutes by car from the world famous Doctor's Cave Beach. It is also a short distance from Sangster's International Airport and the hip strip, Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, home to a variety of popular eateries and entertainment venues such as Starbucks, Usain Bolt Tracks and Records, Margaritaville, Coral Cliff Gaming Lounge, and 2727, he said, adding that Pepper's Restaurant and Solis are literally next door to the land. Now 36 years old, Grizzly, who says he has assembled a team of top tier professionals for the development. Landmark Construction Limited will serve as the contractors. How you say it? Virtuosos as the architects.
Virtuoso.
Virtuoso as
Mhm.
the architect. CMP Consultants as the quantity surveyors. Initiative Consultants Limited as the
Intuitive.
Intuitive
Mhm.
Consultants Limited as structural engineers, and Design Lab mechanical, electrical, and plumbing engineers. These companies have a proven track record of successful projects in both Kingston and Montego Bay, ensuring that Ocean One will be built to the highest standards the developer shared. The design of Ocean One will
Resemble a small.
resemble a small intimate boutique hotel. Oh, that's nice. The building will feature an atrium with a garden, allowing natural sunlight and air to flow through the interior. Additional features including a rain harvesting system, a water tank, backup generators connected to all units, and Category 4 soundproof hurricane windows. The glass balconies and exterior cladding will enhance the building's aesthetic appeal, making it a standout addition in Montego Bay's landscape. Units at Ocean One start at 373,000 US for the smaller units, with larger units priced at 960,000 US.
Yep. So those high rollers will be out on this one. Now that's just to show you how to partner. If you notice, when he realized he couldn't do it alone, he had to reach out to friends, and then finally one of them helped him to acquire land by, I guess, advancing some funds, with the deal being, hey, I'll sell you this one for $10 as opposed to $20 when it hits the market. He has also partnered with some good professionals, top tier professionals in the field, and they have obviously thought of just about everything for the project. I mean, all the amenities are just things that you would want.
I
Um,
like their plans touch too.
yeah, I like that
It's
plans.
a it's so inconvenient to try and source appliances for a new property. Just the whole finding it and then delivering it and installing it, and it's just
The whole thing
it's a whole thing.
in Jamaica is a whole thing because everybody's website is not what it's supposed to be. And when you go on it and you order it, Courts is like that. You order something from Courts, oh, it's not available. And then you have to go into Courts to get a refund. Can you imagine? Courts, you need to stop that rubbish.
Maybe the IT are just moving really fast.
No, Tony. You need to keep the website updated. Yes, the item can move fast, but the onus is on you to keep the website updated, right? Any comments on the article? Anything that stood out for you? It's a big project. $1.7 billion worth of building.
Mhm.
It's a massive undertaking. And I lift my hat to him. So he's in construction. He's also into real estate, which is good. So he kind of knows some back things in
He should at least have know when something's going wrong in terms of the construction.
well, only if he probably worked at that level or have that level of training.
Hmm.
So a structural engineer, although sometimes you don't have a training, but just observing
Hmm.
and looking and actually reading the drawing.
Yeah, and
That is the thing, guys. When you're doing your construction and you get that blueprint, you better learn to read it. One way to learn to read it is literally to just look at the thing at least for half hour every day. You're gonna learn something new. Everything is on the drawing. It is so simple. The drawing also have the keys, right? So for the Portland project, I am now studying the drainage drawing. So I've had to be looking at where are these manholes, where are these drains, where are these hydrants, where are these this.
it
I'm looking
shows
at
it shows the
those.
depth too,
It
like the
shows
slopes.
everything, and then I have to go now to the detail. So you have a plan view where you're
Hmm.
looking down and you can see the road and you can see each fire hydrant because the code is there, the symbol is there. And then I deep dive into the detail section. I'm looking at it. All right, so this is how that is. That is how crazy. Um, But literally everything is there. It's literally not rocket science. And if you don't understand something, you can always copy it into Google.
You can't?
Yeah, if you have the PDF of the drawing.
Oh.
Mhm. And it will explain it. Or you can even ask a draftsman or your same surveyor or your same architect. But it's important that you deep dive into this detail before they start building. So you will know, should this foundation be 3 feet or 2 feet or 1 foot, or what is required? What type of steel? So like right now I'm helping one of my mentees line out her building, which is in the same St. Mary up in Three Hills. And so I have to deep dive into her blueprint and
Hmm.
realize, well, a little bit. So normally we would use half-inch steel. This man decided that he wants 5/8 steel.
What's the difference?
One is a bigger steel.
I know. So, like, do you have to do something different?
We'll have to buy 5/8 steel as opposed to half-inch steel.
I know, but like, why
Ah.
is he doing that? It's like a 2-story, 3-story building. What?
It is a two-story building, but he seemed to have gone heavy. In the foundation, he's at 5/8. So those 3 bars I put in the foundation is 5/8.
So it should be
Right?
strong then.
And
Maybe
yeah.
he's on a hillside, right? That's why
No,
he
it's
did that.
not. Well, we kind of dug down ours, but this is just a little 3,000 square foot line, a two-story house. But he did go heavy, and that's what they passed with the parish council. So that's what we have to stick to. 5/8 steel. I mean, all the stiffeners, 5/8 steel with 3/8 stirrup. So we have to work with that and get it going. But this is what I'm talking about. So you have to deep dive into the blueprint. One of these days I'll probably bring up a blueprint, one of the pages, and kind of point out some of the stuff to you. It's not difficult to read. I actually did a blueprint course as well. But it is, if I even if I didn't do the course, there's certain things on the drawing that you would be able to understand.
Okay. Um, Nakujam says, definitely need the resilience he's displayed so far. I love the idea of their plans being installed as well. Location, location, location. I wish I had the money required. But the thing is, I don't think he had the money required.
No, this man says I wish I had the money required. Money to buy one, I guess, Naku, right?
Oh, to buy one of the units.
That's what you're talking about, Naku? But seriously, if you have 375,000 to buy a unit, you can do your own subdivision. When you buy my book, you'll be able to do it. Right, Naku? You'll
But
be
the,
able to do it.
the
And
thing
some of
that
you have lands already too. You have lands, family lands, sitting there not doing anything. You can do subdivisions on those lands.
and the thing, his dream is coming through with, I won't say no money, but very little money.
Where this 10% down is his money, he's probably paying unless he got the funds from the other man with interest free because of the fact that he's getting the lower price for the property,
Hmm.
then he would only be in 10% for the deposit so far.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the bank said, NCB said they would finance 90% of the construction. So he's now just trying to find his 10%.
10%
And
of
again, he's not
1.7
doing that
billion.
cash, he's looking for investor.
What is 10% of 1.7 billion? Phew.
How much zeros is 1.7
Oh
billion?
my god. I would think I can over my calculator. So he's looking for that extra. What I don't know is if the 1.7 billion is in US or Jamaica. They seem to be using two different. That must be Jamaican though.
Why is that?
They seem to be using Tony. You have a calculator with you, man.
Yeah, but you have to know it.
1.7 billion is 9 zeros. If
Yeah?
you're in a million, it's six zeros. If you're in a billion, it's 9 zeros. If you're in a trillion, it's
I
12
can't
zeros.
calculate past millions.
I think it should be 1.7. Once, yeah, 170 million, right?
Okay, so not very for money, only for money.
Only for one. 170 million guys, but you can find maybe 10 people with a million. So
I mean, 170 people.
170.
That's not even enough units.
Yeah. No, those are investors. Those aren't persons who want
Oh,
you.
they're just going in. their profit share
Sure.
after, like you do in
Right.
bonds or something.
Right. Or maybe interest.
Mhm.
Right. All right. So yeah, he needs a resilience. He has good, strong resilience. Scroll up. But he's a man. He showed him. What was Monica's? So give me a comment. So Tony, go to the next article. Now
Hold
receiving
on.
a
Esther
clear.
said in JA, who do you go to for equity loans on a property if the property is your source of income? The property is your source
Source
of
of income.
income?
What does that mean? You can't go to any bank for equity loan on the property, but remember they're going to look at your income. So your income is your income. Do you file a tax return for the income? So if you
Mean,
file a proper tax return and you're showing that yes, this is the income, you're earning $1 million a month from the property, and this is the income. The only thing though, Jamaican banks tend to want to discount the rent. So they'll say, oh, we're only going to give you. So you say, you tell them you're earning $1 million, they'll say, no, we're only going to put it at 500,000. They
what's the
discounted
rationale?
50%. Because they're saying you might not have a tenant all the time.
But you may not have a job all
And
the
they're
time either.
exactly. I never could understand the Russian.
Because when they give you the loan, you might not have a job
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
time.
might not have a job the next day. You might get the loan today and tomorrow you lose a job. But
I
that
guess they said it's easier to get a job than to get a tenant.
is it. Well, in today's Jamaica, yes, it's easy to get a job. In today's Jamaica, everywhere I go, I say for help, needed, sign all about the place. And the jobs, they need people.
I think our society is getting into the influencer era
Hmm.
where people don't need to work for anybody.
Yeah, they're online, eh?
Yeah, they can do their own jobs.
Right. So, I mean, the persons with these brick and mortar stores are really suffering. All these fast foods, call centers, they're really trying to find people to put in there. A huge project with step by step planning, yes. Water catchment and all other things mentioned are great. Forward thinking, yes. Safi, I'm not sure if the price reflects the surrounding era, but as a pinnacle is going to be a game changer. Maybe this is a new norm for this era. Which would people prefer? This or the pinnacle? I don't have a clue about Montego Bay. And I don't even I on the map I know where Pinnacle is, but as for the surrounding, I don't know anything. So if I was to find Pinnacle right now, I'd have to Google and follow those directions. I'm not familiar with. I've driven on the hip street maybe 2 or 3 times, but I haven't stopped to really know the area. Usually when I'm on that side, I'm probably just picking up somebody from Montego Bay Airport. So I just do the roundabout and I'm back back to St. Anne. So Safi, I can't answer that question because I don't know the area at all. But I would imagine that both the Pinnacle is bigger, more people. Some persons would prefer a smaller development as opposed to a bigger development. Um, so
Is it close to the pinnacle? I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know Montego Bay.
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know Montego Bay. If it was St. Andrew now, then we could say, yeah, 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 that. But we don't. We're not Montegonians, so we don't know. All right, have any more questions? We need to get to the next article. Naku, we need to get the book. Send me a WhatsApp, Naku. Do you have a link for the book? Straight direct? No?
Um, I want to say yes.
Okay, you can't. So you were supposed to grab the link earlier. Did you try?
No, remember we went offline and then we went straight into the article, so I can get it in a few. A few. The question here is: real estate is so developed that one needs to be selective about what they choose to build, and there has to be a need and demand, or it may sit there. Well,
Well, Safi, everything is price,
yeah.
quite frankly. Right now, if you put up a tent and you charge $50, everybody that buy the tent. It's really about price. I
Yeah.
can't even say location again, but price and location must match, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't put high end. Well, it depends on who you're trying to go after still.
Mm-hmm.
But your price and your location must match. Not only must they match, but you must really know the target market. Who are you targeting for this particular project? You know? So it does not to sit there, but the price is what determines it, I find. We tend to be price sensitive, but persons will pay for quality. So just like how they're paying for $500,000 now for Paradisia, because they've seen the quality, they've seen what is projected to come, and they really buy into that.
Mm-hmm. We've been to the Mondi unit. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's really nice. I would live in that house. So it really is the product itself. So it's just like me and my almond milk. What's it called? Nature's Choice. I'm choosing the Nature's Choice.
You're the new influencer for Nature's Choice. So
you know,
everywhere you go, you talk about it.
and I don't even know where it come from, to be honest, because I don't even read the label. But from I tasted this one, I said, yes, this is the one. I'll just buy this one. And you talk about Price Mart earlier. So Price Mart have an almond milk too. Comes in a 6 pack, 2,000 something dollars. Good value for money. That one as well is very good. But then again, I'm not always here shopping there. I'm not committed to it because Price Mart is not a place that is within my reach. But the supermarkets are so close that I just grab my Nature's Choice. You understand? So I said I don't believe in stocking up on food. Nah, Jamaica have too much food for you to be doing that, right?
No, that you get bored of eating.
Yeah, you get really bored of eating the same thing.
It would probably take me the whole year to eat 6 mackerel. There's like,
yeah,
can't stock up on it.
no.
And
Can't
then,
stock up. Don't make sense.
and then food that I have to cook, I definitely not going to stock up on.
All right, so Shirley's asking, will there be ocean view units at the Portmore project?
There's a Portmore project? Which one?
I don't know. Which Portmore project, Sherry? All right, scroll down to it. Tell us which Portmore project. I don't know. And it's not ocean view, guys. Remember, we're surrounded by the Caribbean Sea. As I was reading the article, I was cringing. Tony was reading, I was saying, these people don't know that we're surrounded by the Caribbean Sea. We're not surrounded by the Pacific Ocean. So how can you see the ocean from where we are?
Mommy,
You see the sea.
Mommy, the name of the development is what?
Well, Ocean One.
Right. It's not called C1.
I know, but I'm saying they're saying with 180-degree ocean views. Should be 180-degree sea views.
Yeah, I think it's only you cringing on that though.
I'm cringing on it because everybody makes it. All right, Negril desperately needs homes. There aren't enough for people who want to live there, and local tourism workers, so businesses will suffer. Unsure why developers aren't interested in that area.
Lack of water.
Well, I guess water for one might be a challenge there. Mm-hmm. I've been to the grill too, maybe one or twice. I'm not so sure why them gongo on the grill, but I guess if you live there, you kind of love it, you know. Maybe not having lived anywhere else, but why would tourism workers suffer? We have roads that go there. To people who live in Montego Bay, people who live in St. Anne can work in Negril because we have good roads. Right now they're doing what they call the road? They're doing a bypass road from I think it's Salt Pond that will bypass the town, the dual carriageway of Montego Bay.
Oh, I know Salt Pond Road.
So you don't need to be in traffic and congested. And the government of Jamaica really are putting roads. So trust me, you can live at Kingston and go work on the grill very soon if you want.
I know, because when I was in Montego Bay for that spell, we could take that same Salt Pond Road, which I think is in Trelawney. Is it? Is it in Trelawney?
I don't know. I think so.
Or just right there at the edge.
Yeah, I think so.
And we go, and it travels all the way up to Adelphi.
And if you're at Adelphi, you're literally in Montego Bay already.
More than Montego Bay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, with the new roads that are coming, them something there breeze. We're not worried about that again.
Joseph Brown. That was my question. Are you familiar with the North Coast? Returning residents looking for a place to live on the coast. Don't like scheme developments, looking something on a great
In a
neighborhood.
great neighborhood, a great neighborhood will be Draxall. So I sold out, Draxall sold out phase one, which is a land development. Coming up soon, phase two, gonna have some houses as well, but that will be in gated. But if you want to be in a scheme with not in a gated, although I think there will be some maintenance that we will be paying in the hills of Draxall. But right now, I have two lots for sale. There is a half acre for 170,000 US, and there is a three-quarter acres for 230,000 US. So that's the price you're gonna pay to live in.
What scheme is
Great
it in?
neighborhood, the Hills of Draxall.
Oh,
So Hills of Draxall is a great neighborhood. You're gonna have new houses going up. So you'll be in a new scheme. Boss view of the sea, boss view. Hi C and T, what is it best to buy? Land? Scroll down. So Joseph Hills of Draxall, I can tell you, that's a great neighborhood now to buy. That's in St. Anne. If you're not familiar with Draxall, that's just as you come off the highway coming from Kingston, from St. Andrew, roundabout to keep left. That's Draxall. Marmy Bay, then Draxall. Is it best to buy land, hold, and resale down the road, or build on land and rent? Remember what I said? Are you in it to get rich, or are you in it to be wealthy? I don't know if you were here when I was explaining. So you want to be rich, you buy and sell land, you buy and sell house. So you can buy land, build on it, sell it back. Want to be rich, you always have money. Every year you will always have some money because you can probably buy the land 3 months, take 6 months to build, then 3 months sell. End of December you have money, right? So you always have money, but you have to be doing it every year. Then, but if you want to be wealthy, you buy, you can build, and you rent. So and you keep repeating that. So you would buy more, so before you know it, you have all 100 places that you're buying and you're renting.
do you want to share the link for the landing page or just the book itself?
The link for the landing page. So therefore, let us see if this one works now. So yes, Sinister. So it depends on what it is that your goal is, right? So buying the land, building, and renting is for cash flow purposes. So we have done that. We do that. We have also bought land and resale down the road. But our resale down the road is more to secure the same cash flow properties. In other words, you buy two, three, four pieces of land, those are for resale down the road. You buy two, three, four pieces of land, those are to build, rent, collect the rent. But these ones over here, you're going to sell them and you're going to use that money, clear the loan over here. That way you don't have the loan. That way all the rent is yours. Right?
Joseph says, where would you recommend a returning resident to look for a safe and comfortable neighborhood to live in Jamaica?
I can't answer you on safe. Um, quite frankly, nowhere is safe in Jamaica if they're looking for you. If you literally go into Vale Royal, they'll probably come in there for you if they want you, right? Or they'll wait until you come outside. So people hung up on this safety thing. But the truth is, if anybody's looking for you, they don't need to come into the scheme to find you. They just wait on you till you're on the outside. All right. So being hung up with this thing on safety, I don't know why. Now there's a miscalculation when it comes to safety. I was talking to a friend the other day and I was saying, when I lived in the ghetto, I was at my safest. Literally. I could sleep with my door open, right? My window open, no burglar bar. Everybody pass. Miss D, yes, walk one. You're good, yes. Miss D, we are cook a pot. You have anything? I say, yeah. Go in my fridge, we take out that chicken and we give them. Miss D, come see your dinner here. 2 hours or 1 hour later, we'll get dinner. Right? in the ghetto, living in the tenement yards and whatever, I felt safer than living in these quote unquote neighborhoods that you all love to talk about. Um, when my mother left, I went to the States and I was just going to second farm. I was 11 years old. She left us in the ghetto of Jonestown in a tenement yard, and I was more safer there with all those people around me. Wake me up and me and my brother up a morning time. We get ready to go school to come back. Look out for we would deny everything. Make sure we be do homework, you name it. I was more safer there than living up on Millsboro Avenue in a big 4 bedroom house on a 1 acre lot. You better believe it. So Joseph, this thing about safe in Jamaica, where we are now in this neighborhood, somebody in the chat was saying a man come in our yard, take up our husband bag and gone with it, run, gone with it. They found the bag later down the road with our stuff in it, but not the cash. We were parked as well in a safe neighborhood. Remember that, Tony? Quote unquote, Kingston 6, safe neighborhood. And a man broke our glass, our car window, stole my handbag, Tony's knapsack. And while I was there now, the next day, reported to the police. Police said, yes, we know of the robberies. We have been getting the complaints. I said, so what to do about it? Well, I said, you want to dust the car? I said, no, don't want to dust my car. Because obviously, even if you dust the car, you're still not going to pick up the man. You're not going to fingerprint database. So.
Tell the best part, man.
What's the best part?
When he call you.
The same robber. I swear it's a robber. Call me because my business card is in my bag. I said, find your bag it up. So, yeah, good man, I can't pick it up. Man, I go pick up the bag, come meet him up at the top of Jack sale. I met him. They even give the man $2,000. Kid you not. Give the man $2,000. And I know he's in the bag. But anyway, I got back the bag.
I got back all your cards.
I got back all my cards and everything. We didn't get back the cash. And I have a client, my good friend now, Anika. She had given me a Prada glasses and I'm gone with my Prada glasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I was in the ghetto with my car, you think anybody that got broken in my car?
Nope.
See? Nobody would break my car glass. And as a matter of fact, we could have leave the car glass down and nothing would be missing. Because I can tell you, the minute something is missing, everybody knows who. Bring it back. Bring it back. Yeah. So who asked the question? Joseph, I can't tell about no scheme that is safe. Comfortable depends on what you mean by comfortable. So in some neighborhoods, so like when if I was to live in Waterford, I know I'm going to have to expect noise. Noise from the dogs, noise from the sound systems, noise from people just chatting loud, noise from people quarreling. I'm gonna have to expect all that kind of a disturbance.
Mm-hmm.
What I will not expect is somebody holding me up inside a Waterford, or grabbing my phone, or breaking into my car. Those things don't happen when you live in certain neighborhoods. But in certain other neighborhoods, which we love to live in,
you're going to get the peace and quiet.
You get the peace and quiet. So nobody now make no loud noise. As a matter of fact, if anybody ever make loud noise, I me. Come here up here. Because out of the ghetto, so use the loud noise. But the rest of people, them calm, quiet, respectful. But no, so one man, yeah, wake up and your car gone.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it just depends on the comfort that you want, Joseph. And of course, everything depends on your pocket, right? And where you want to live. Now, a lot of returning residents are on the north coast. So somebody asked him to call me after the live. Who is that, Joseph? A lot of
it's Trucker.
Trucker. Yeah, your trucker, you can call me. 876-292-6776. Some persons would love to be able to have maybe a little bit of both. Live in a neighborhood where they don't steal your car. I was on another chat. This is a gated community. And somebody broke the car glass and stole some money that was in the car. Now I'm thinking that person must know that the money is there. You told him
Mm.
robbers don't just go idle, so them kind of wants to something, right? So they have to know that it is there to go after it. So I think that robber knew where that was, but this was in a gated community.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you can't take it for granted that your neighborhood is gonna be safe. And definitely, if you're somebody who persons are looking for, they don't have to come in the gated.
But do you really need to provide your own safety if that is very important to you?
How you sure secure that now? I don't know.
Hmm?
There are some countries that are safer to live than Jamaica for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know. But we just have a problem with people who just feels that they must commit criminal acts. It's like them wake up this morning and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna commit a criminal act today." I mean, why? It's not because you're needy. We used to say it's because them poor and them need this and need that, but that's not true. Cannot be. Because right now, I can tell you, you're a young man, you listen to me, you're thinking to yourself, I have nowhere to live, no food to eat, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. I would suggest you jump on a bus, go down to Heart, Ebony down in Clarendon, register for a course, tell them you want to live in. They will put you in a course, 6 months to 9 months courses, and you will get free boarding and you will get 3 meals per day.
And all you have to do is learn something.
You have to learn something. So for 9 months, you can learn chicken rearing, goat rearing, rabbit rearing, pig rearing, I think, cow rearing and milking, and a host of other things. Heart Ebony. Tony, you need to release the videos that we did for Heart Ebony. Can you find them still?
I can probably look for them.
You
Yeah.
need to release them. I had to be down there helping to write some standards. And I was so impressed with the place. Now, these people can host like 500 students, boarding, and the place only have like 100 students. Why? Why? So it is not as if the Jamaican government over the years have not tried. The Jamaican government, they have tried, but persons are not making use of the opportunities that are in front of them. The Hart School is a very good school. I've been there, Tony has been
Maybe
there.
the opportunity is not in front of them.
It's in front of them.
Because, like, honestly, I went to Heart, but it's until you mention Heart Ebony is the first time I heard about it.
You mean Hart Ebony itself?
Yeah.
You have heard of Hart?
Yeah.
Right. So if you go to Hart, you can look at the whole list of things that they have. I guess persons probably don't know that they can board.
Not only that,
They do also landscaping at that Hart, that institution.
the majority of persons applying to Heart is probably thinking of Heart in St. Andrew or Heart in St. Catherine.
Mhm.
And those are full.
Right. I'm not thinking them can go country.
Right.
Those mean a grip and go country.
Yeah, because they're probably thinking they don't have anywhere to live.
A place to live out there. Nice place to live. Learn something. Come out. Go and hone your skill. Let them say one place you in somewhere and you go and learn your skill. Right? So if you got the goat rearing for argument's sake, right? You start with your goat them. A lot of these youths have access to land. You have access to land. You start with your goat, you start with your cow or pigs or whatever, and before you know it, you have a whole goat farm and a pig farm and make enough money. But nobody wants to do the work.
I do wonder though if our young men are built for that type of labor.
You mean because them so skinny now?
They are. I mean, they are. And not only that, so they've been raised like in the city, in where you sleep in bed until 10. Like,
You mean like Xana's even now?
yeah, I'm looking at how we're raising them. I'm like, if I really needed them to go and do some goat rearing,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, could I really get them to that transition?
No, you have to transition them now.
Right. So you say go and learn something at 18 now and heavily art. I mean,
is it? Might be a stretch.
Just the sun alone might be a stretch for some of them. Mosquitoes in the sun.
So Tony, we need to make sure Xander and Zaven have the opportunity to be outdoors, doing outdoor things.
Yeah.
I mean, learning to water some plants, see them at apple tree grow and pick the apple and know what to do with it. You know,
Something. Yeah.
some we're surrounded
Outside
by
needs to be more than just riding the bicycle.
bicycle. Yeah, it needs to be more than that. And I think that's where we're falling down. Especially in this country, I don't know about other countries, but definitely in Jamaica, I think we fall down on that because I keep asking myself, when the generation of farmers now are gone, where will the next generation of farmers come from? As usually farming hand down, right? But this generation of farmers, their children are not doing farming. No, they're not. So what is gonna happen?
And farming is a skill. You have to start early to get the passion for it. It's not one of those things that's just gonna be, oops, I love being in the dirt and smelling manure. And it's like you have to really
Well, Xander loves to be in the
grow
dirt.
in it.
Xander loves the dirt, not so much Zaven. And Xander don't mind the sun, but Zaven hates the sun.
Zaven doesn't like walking.
You're right. Xander will walk a mile. So Tony, see, you can't have it cut out, so you can't figure it out. So Cheryl was asking about the Portland project.
If it has sea
The
view.
sea view, yes. Yeah, man, wicked sea view. Yeah, we have sea view. That was one of the criteria, sea view.
Mm-hmm. So you said it's residential lots, right?
Residential lots. We're gonna have some buildings as well, same buildings that gentleman talking about. But we're not ready for that part yet. It's actually the residential lot, so we're trying to put together now the costing. Spoke to another contractor at length yesterday, so I'm talking to lots of contractors. And trying to get it going. So we're at the stage now where we are looking at the costing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have the price yet for the land. Lease land in Yala St. Thomas. There might be, but we wouldn't know about it. The best way to find lease land, ask your family members to go to the bars, the shops, ask around. Those people used to drinking, playing domino in the bars and shops will know
Right.
if there's lease land. I just sold 4 acres in St. Thomas for $10 million, Romario. You can buy land as well. If I wanted to get into any farming, I wouldn't go with lease land. I would have buy my land and do what I need.
Commit. Like I said, thanks for the book link. I've already requested it, right? So that seems to be the issue. The system is not auto sending it.
We need to check that when we get off. Was there another article? We're almost. Good morning. 2 quarter acres in Mandeville, new gated development. It's a good idea to resell them both and buy a piece of land and lot coast. RPW, I get it. Depends on what you want to achieve. By the time you turn around and sell the 2 quarter acres, remember what I just said, in a half acre in hills of Draxall is 170,000 US. Somebody tell me to do the maths. How much is that? 170,000 US times, let's just say 150, that's 25 million. Are those lands in, how much are those lands valued in Mandeville? We also had lands in Mandeville, we sold and pulled out now. That's again, as I say now, a good strategy. When you own land, you don't have no cash flow, right? A good strategy is to do the both things. So you have some pieces of land here, you have some here, you develop on these, then you sell this and you use that and pay off the mortgage. All right, so this is the the other article. The real estate, what's the heading? Are they seeing it yet? No?
Yeah.
The Future of Real Estate in Jamaica by Jamaica Homes. This came out 4 weeks ago. Are they seeing it now?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. The real estate market in Jamaica is on the cusp of transformative growth, fueled by rising investments, robust demand for residential and commercial properties, and strategic infrastructural developments. Jamaica is set to become a premier destination for real estate investment in the Caribbean. This piece explores the potential landscape of Jamaican real estate by 2030 and extends the vision to 2040, projecting trends based on current statistics and growth patterns. As of 2024, the real estate market in Jamaica is valued at 93.95 billion US, with residential real estate commanding the lion's share of 76.73 billion US. The market is anticipated to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 4% from 2024 to 2028, reaching a volume of US 109.9 billion by 2028. This growth trajectory indicates a healthy and expanding market driven by both local demand and international interest, particularly in luxury beachfront properties. By 2030, the Jamaican real estate market is expected to evolve significantly. Increased foreign investment is one, with the ongoing surge in luxury beachfront properties attracting international buyers. Foreign investment is likely to double. High net worth individuals and retirees from North America and Europe will continue to view Jamaica as a prime location for second homes and vacation properties. For urban development and smart cities, Kingston and Montego Bay are poised to undergo significant urban development. Smart city initiatives incorporating advanced infrastructure, sustainable practices, and digital connectivity will transform these urban centers, enhancing their appeal for both residential and commercial real estate investments. There's also tourism and hospitality boom. The tourism sector, a cornerstone of Jamaica's economy, will drive demand for new hotels, resorts, and vacation rentals. The expansion of ecotourism and adventure tourism will further diversify the real estate market, creating opportunities for niche developments. There's also the concept of affordable housing initiatives to address housing shortages and to support population growth. The government and private sector will collaborate on affordable housing projects. This will not only cater to the local population, but also attract expatriates and middle income buyers seeking affordable yet high quality living options. We're also talking about green and sustainable buildings. Environmental sustainability will become a focal point. Developers will increasingly adopt green building practices, resulting in energy efficient homes and commercial spaces that appeal to eco consciousness investors and residents. Eco conscious. Now let's look ahead to 2040. Extending the vision to 2040, Jamaica's real estate market is set to experience even more dynamic challenges. One, technological integration. Smart homes and buildings with integrated to IT solutions will become standard. This technological integration will enhance security, convenience, and energy management, making properties more attractive to tech savvy buyers. We're also talking about expanded infrastructure. Major infrastructural projects, including new highways, public transit systems, and airport expansions, will significantly improve connectivity across the island. These developments will open up previously underdeveloped areas, fostering new real estate opportunities. So, like that Boscobel Airport now that is being expanded, that will be one of the impacts in the St. Mary area, right? Resilience and adaptation. As climate change impacts become more pronounced, the real estate sector will prioritize resilience. Coastal properties will be built with advanced flood defenses, and inland development will focus on disaster resistant construction. We're also talking about a diversified real estate portfolio. By 2040, the real estate market will see a diversification into mixed use developments, combining residential, commercial, and recreational spaces. These projects will cater to the evolving lifestyle preferences of both local and international residents. Education and healthcare infrastructure. So, improved education and healthcare facilities will boost the attractiveness of Jamaican real estate. World class schools and hospitals will cater to the needs of expatriates and affluent locals, driving up demand for properties in proximity to these institutions. Next week, we'll probably look at the various hospitals that are currently being renovated, right? So, investment projections for investors, Jamaica presents a compelling opportunity. The projected market volume growth to US 109 billion by 2028 is a strong indicator of the sector's potential beyond the 2030. The compounded effects of infrastructural development, technological advancements, and sustainable practices will likely propel the market further. Yes, it will. Investors should focus on the following segments. So let us see what we must focus on now. Luxury beachfront properties. High demand from international buyers ensures steady appreciation. Urban redevelopments. Investing in Kingston and Montego Bay can yield significant returns as these cities modernize. Green buildings. Properties adhering to sustainable practices will attract premium prices and government incentives. Mixed use developments, like Paradisia. These offer diversified income streams and cater to modern lifestyles demand. So, like Paradisiac and like what we're doing now at Palmetto Pines, right? So, the future of real estate in Jamaica looks promising with a blend of traditional appeal and modern advancements. By 2030 and even more by 2040, Jamaica will likely stand out as a beacon of growth and innovation in the Caribbean real estate market. Investors who recognize and act on these trends today will be positioned to reap substantial rewards in the coming decades. Yes, for sure. So I hope you are all making use of the investment and don't hesitate to invest. Real estate is the only investment vehicle that will keep pace with inflation. Now, with all of these things going on, all of these new roads and new this and everything coming, guys, if you wait for those cranes to come down and you are not in the game, you will be left behind, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember that. So you have to get in the game. So true, Claudia. When I was living in the ghetto, I was feeling safe and more protection. I was living at Hannatown. I wasn't think. Okay, right. Good morning, Miss Davis Antonia. Miss D, I have 2/4 acres.
We
Okay.
read that one already.
Read that one.
We're in Portland.
I'm not so sure. Good idea to resell them and buy a piece of land on the North Coast. What you doing? You're investing? Definitely North Coast land move faster than Mandeville. For sure. If you're in Mandeville and gated, so like you probably more lands.
It said new gated.
New gated.
Mm-hmm.
New gated. I don't know that. I don't know which one that is. But you sound like you bought the land to resell them anyway. You didn't buy them to keep.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So you can buy and sell. So we also bought Palm Book and we sold already.
Mm-hmm.
But you hold on to your prime. So prime land is like in St. Andrew, prime is like Kingston 6, right? Kingston 8. Some parts of Kingston 10. Prime. We're talking
Some
prime.
parts of Kingston 5 too.
Some parts of Kingston 5, but that is a commercial bit. Um, talking about no, you're talking about other parishes now. St. Anne, St. Mary, Trelawney, North Coast, Prime, Portland, Prime. So anywhere from I know St. Thomas because the new road highway has gone in.
Mm-hmm.
Prime. If you're on the coastline, prime. Right? Not every coastline is prime.
Which coastline not prime?
Like when you're going on Hanover. Less
Have
prime.
I been to Hanover?
Westmoreland. Less prime.
I don't think I've been to Westmoreland's coast. Where is that Negril?
No. Yes, I think so. Although I don't know that's you don't know your map man. You need Rachel in here to just tell you. Yeah, that is there. Yeah. Where can I find the information that you're reading from?
Oh, I can send you
just
the link.
Google it. Send the link. So we'll send them the link. So real estate is the only thing that will keep pace with the inflation, guys. So those of you with monies in these banks and these institutions. Oh, please. You need to take all the money and buy a real estate, man.
Not all that bad.
But you must have something to show. That's the only thing that's going to outlive you, right? It's the only thing you have control over to remember. You don't have control of the stock going up or down. You have no control over the 401k, no control over these pension funds, no control over these shares and stocks and bonds and treasury bills. You don't have no control. What you have control over is this little piece of land and this building that is on the land, right? You decide whether you heat it down, rent it out, paint it, change the bathroom. I mean, you can use it as a dolly house if you want, but
It's
you
a
did
more hands-on investment, which is
right,
what you love.
which is
Some
what I
people
love.
don't like to work, so they like to just put their money in the paper asset and watch it grow.
Tony, that's a nightmare. Just imagine every morning them get up, look on them computer.
Yeah, but most people aren't that hands-on. They put
Let
it
me
in
see if this
there,
money is still here. Let me see if this money
and
is
they
still here.
probably put some money in there every year, and then they just leave it.
I get
It's when
nervous.
they retire and they go and look in the investment account and see where it reached.
I get nervous. I could never in a million years do that.
Somebody asked me where in Portland. It's
Oh,
in
it's in Norwich, Portland.
Port Antonio.
Portland, well, you can bring up the map and show that. It's at Norwich, right at the primary school in Norwich. So Norwich have a primary school, Norwich Primary, right on the main, right by the school. And it's literally 5 minutes down the road. Ask Google, Norwich to Port Antonio. Literally, and there's also a beach. We have a beach down the road that you can hop, skip, and jump onto if you want, if you like beach.
As much
So
as
we're
I
not
live
at the
in
beach side,
Jamaica,
we're on the hillside, right? So the hillside is where we are. And so that's how we end up with all these views of the sea. It's gonna be a bang up property, man. Bang up project, I tell you. So when we shoot it out, if you can invest, invest. We're also gonna be giving you some house designs. So we're designing some houses. Um, and I'm gonna make sure those houses are showstoppers. Literally. I mean, when you see it, you're like, damn, nothing I've ever seen. Shit.
it's not bringing up Norwich on the map.
Maybe it's spelling it wrong.
How it's spelled.
Norwich Primary School. You should be in. Are you in Google?
Mm.
You're in Google Earth.
No, map.
I think you ever been in Google Phone Book. I think you ever been in Google Earth. No, here. You're gonna identify the parcel. School is not showing up. Look, zoom in some more. I think you're in Port Antonio. You need to come out of Port Antonio. Go up here to the beach there, to the school there. All right, so we can show them now. That's the school. You go into that view. All right, so Norwich Primary is right. Are you screen sharing?
Mm.
You're seeing the screen? Yeah.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah.
All right, so we are right at Norwich Primary. So if you look in, Norwich Primary is right at the peak here of the land. So we're everything behind. So show them behind. So all of that is a Tony circling right now. All 22 acres go down, down to somewhere right at that house, come back and around. So all this empty land you see right here, that's where we are, right? So scroll and let me just show them the sea. So if you look now, you look across. So as you can see, scroll down. As you can see, we can see the sea to the east. All right. So we can see the sea to the east. All right. So this is actually the main road here, Boundbrook. So here's a public beach right here. So you just walk down this road here or drive if you want. And bam, you're right at the public beach.
Have you been there yet?
Yeah, the Rickety area. Yeah, I've been there. And then now, you have quite a number. So you have, see Shansai Beach Complex here too. And you have Madabet Beach too here, right? How you come off this? How you get this on the screen?
X, I guess.
Where's X?
Um, Let me just click on the map and see if it,
Oh,
yeah, it takes up itself.
all right. So where was I? Pass. I was coming down the road now. So Norwich Primary, yes, this is a land right here, and then you come down the road, and then you will be in Port Antonio. So Juicy Patty's here right on the main. Those of you who know Port Antonio, Portland Parish Court, Port Antonio High School. So all of this is Port Antonio. We're literally steps away from Port Antonio. You couldn't want a better location. We're on the main, except, so this is our main right here, right? Right here. So you're gonna be able to see our signs right here on the main. We're actually, our entrance is actually turning left at the primary school, and we're entering the development somewhere here. For traffic reasons, they didn't want to give us any entrance on the main, which I can understand.
Yeah, because that's a like a bend, isn't it?
Yeah, like a curve.
Yeah, so you won't be able to see oncoming traffic.
Right. So we're coming here. Um, so that's where we're at. The land is very, the characteristics of the land, not flat, have lots of features. I mean, lots of palm trees, trying to figure out those now, and woodland, trying to figure out those now, and just looking forward to it.
Currency walk. Tony stocks are a headache, can't sleep, market unpredictable.
Yes.
I never worry about my property value in the US and Jamaica.
True, you mean you get nightmares, you get insomnia when you own stocks. Literally. I know someone tell them to buy a house years now, didn't listen. Now it's a girl pregnant, not working in a 1.5 million baht apartment. But she can't live in there with one or two. She can't even live in there with 5 kids. I see the Chinese do that all the time. And the Indians. It's the fact that, but the fact though, she needs to really own her own home, right? And here, mother moving in to help with the baby sounds like a headache. No, he can't afford to buy a house though. He can afford to buy a house. It's just where. It's just where currency one. Everybody can afford to buy a house, but it's where.
Weird.
Where?
And sometimes the hard truth is that where we're renting, we can't afford.
Nope.
And so you're hard pressed to get yourself out of the rent situation.
Because the rent, that person bought that property a long time ago. So for the mortgage coming like nothing now. So they can afford to rent at that price, right? But if you were to buy the property now from them, that mortgage is double. So you're finding it difficult to move from this place at this little cheap rent to go pay a mortgage. Or what you can afford is Portmore, but you live in Kingston 6, paying 100,000 a one bedroom, right? But if you go to Portmore, you have to do a little commuting, a little, plus a tour. You're thinking to yourself,
No, I don't even think it's the commute that gets people. Is the fact that they have to wake up an hour earlier. That seems to be the shocker. Oh my god.
yeah, but what they don't get is housing yourself is a long-term problem.
Yep.
If you live, you don't know how long you're going to live. That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But if you leave and you don't make that preparation, you're in problems. Housing yourself and your family is a long term problem. Therefore, you cannot use short term solutions to solve long term problems. Renting is a short term solution, right?
Currency Walk says he's telling his pregnant girl, look for a work too. But I mean, is anybody gonna really hire her
No,
at when she's pregnant?
no.
You can come in as
Zaven, you can't come Zaven. No, nobody's gonna hire her. Not when she's pregnant. They don't want the um, challenges. Come Zaven.
It's not the challenges, but she soon have to go and take leave.
Is Moreland's prime estates prime land? How long does a Moreland take to sell? Good morning. Yeah, wipe your face, man. Good morning. You coming on people the national TV. I'm wipe your face for you.
The Joseph says, Miss Davis, you said quarter acre land in Draxall is about 170,000 US. So how much would be a 3 bedroom house in Draxall? Just give me an estimate, please. I know there are different models.
So I want to check the comps and see if any sell recently.
Draxall.
I was sold in the Draxall houses recently. Say good morning, Zaven. Say good morning. You want to say hi? Say hi to everybody. Can you see them? Yes, I can. Can you see them? Yes. Say hi. Say hi. Not ready to talk. Say hi. Say hi again. Hmm? Look this way. See them here, sir? They're right there. Say hi.
Wait, you did not see anything.
Your imagination. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Can you see them now? Right. Say hi. Okay, good. You mother of it.
But
I'm
he was,
watching on TV, now this is shirt away. Look like it has seen better days.
to her defense, he was asleep.
It was what you talking about? When people in America, them sleep in a nice pajama. Over Jamaica, we have yard clothes on.
Cause we smart. Spend extra clothes just to go in bed.
Go in bed. In Jamaica, we sleep in our old clothes and we play in our yard clothes. All right.
What I'm trying to
So what you
find
looking for?
at the year, what happened is, the system is gonna bring up just everything that was sold from the inception. So I'm trying to.
You're looking for a soul to scroll on to the end. That's where the higher ones will be. Mm-hmm. Maybe you want to put that in US. Is it US?
No, this is Jamaican.
130 million. What are you looking for?
One of the
Which
ski
Draxall did you
houses.
say? A scheme, 3 bed?
That's a great ponder.
Great Pond. That's Ochi. That's not Draxall.
Oh.
So see a
I
Draxall
need to
coming up.
find
See a
sold.
Draxall coming up there. So didn't you go to Seoul a while ago?
That's what I'm trying to do. I thought I did
Select
that.
Seoul. Have the active. Alright, so you can't. You need to put 3 bed. Gated. Zavin. Zavin. You want to give grandma a kiss? Hmm? You want to give me a kiss? You don't want everybody to see. Alright, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Too early.
Ready? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss here. Oh. You need to be in descending, and you need to be in, I guess, US dollars, since more persons will probably understand that.
Um,
US. Are you in descending?
yeah.
So if you're scrolling up now, go to the top, you will see Upton St. Anne. This was large. 3 beds, 548,000 US. Scroll down. What was that sold? But it spent 593 days on the market. This is Richmond.
So last year, 2020, last year September.
Last year, September. 215 days on the market. I guess that include closing.
Mm-hmm.
Heliconia sold for 479,900. Back. I just want to see the list of the actual house. This will come with a garage. This is a rich one. And then we will look at the 70 list.
Why?
Back to the list here.
Oh,
Scroll down. Guava is still a rich one. And that was 440,000 US. Cool shade.
that's also a rich
That's
one.
also a rich one. 440. 410 cool shade. Go down, let me see if any Drexel in here.
Yeah, looking.
This is a pyramid point over 389, 312 days. That must be a long time. No zero seven.
Plantation Village.
Drexel manager. Let me see when this was. One is before that, I think. No.
Yes, here.
Yeah.
292,
Let me see when it was sold.
2022.
A long time. Let us look for what's on the for
On the
on the
contract.
contract now or on the offer. Hey, Zayden. No, 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 no. Person is listening to us. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the Savannahs 235. These are on the offer on the contract. HRS Country Club 240. These are 3 beds.
Yes.
Lansing Meadows 247.
Okay, people not selling the Draxals. They're holding.
Scroll down.
Yeah.
HRS Country Club, Great Pond, scroll down. Dandelions, Richmond, Pyramid Point 400.
There's
Which
no
one
more.
is? You did under offer?
No, this is just contract.
Go under offer. Unactive. For active, let me see if any of there now. Active. 24 active. Color Drive is here. Which one?
Savannah.
Savannah, okay. Land Sword. Inside Manor 317. Which one? 420. Pyramid Point 420.
Here's one.
There's one 442. So this one is 442.
It's in the manor.
Just came on 156 days. 4 months now. It's still active. Just click on it. This is some Seven.
Came on in January.
Okay. So here's a 3 bed. They're asking what we saw the what we saw the sold one for. I remember again. Like selling it furnished too.
Yeah, this one is furnished.
Mhm. So that's the current prices. All right. Any more questions? Hope you're taking notes. Was able to read that. Look towards the camera and say good morning.
What's
Hey,
the minimum lot size being planned for Norwich development?
6,000 square feet and above, all the way up to six, all the way up to 16,000 square feet.
Tony, you are right. The rent is the same price of a mortgage. He wouldn't listen. 14. Good morning. Happy investing, everyone. Samista says, please put me on the mailing list for Norwich.
Oh, Tony, we need to start with that now. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Tony forgot. All right, next week we need to create that.
Create a link for it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's D. Recently, I feel like I blundered when I bought those lands in Mandeville. My intention then was to hold for 10 or even 20 years before I sell. By I'm rethinking my decision.
We can always sell it back.
I think
Both of them.
no would value together 100,000, which would give me some regular income if I bought a house for renting.
Where would you buy a house at 100,000 US now? 100,000 US is 100 is 15 million.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a Portmore,
Where in Portmore?
a greater Portmore.
Greater Portmore.
Are they 15 million?
Um,
Or
we had one of those Scots type houses, and it was 20 million.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The 3140.
Well, zero. Yeah, I don't know where. Yeah, put your name there.
So what you think though? If he sells the land,
Mm-hmm.
100,000, say that
Mm-hmm.
100,000 in hand,
Mm-hmm.
you'll still need to get a mortgage to be able to get something else.
Yeah, we still need a mortgage. And you would get the income from the rental, as he says, but the rental have to be more than the mortgage. You know, catch 22.
Mm-hmm.
But US 100,000 is 15 million. How long can you live on 15 million for? Are you at retirement age?
Hey,
If you're at retirement age, it may suit you to sell the land and use that as your retirement income and just spend.
oh. But I don't think they're about retirement age because they were saying hold the land for 10 to 20 years. That's not retirement yet, man.
10 to 20 years. You're paying a mortgage on the land. You're paying mortgage on that land to you. Kind of losing value too.
Future says, what are the developments that are coming up? Just wake up. Future, we're at the end of
And
the
the end of
live.
life.
You have to watch reruns. Monica
Alright.
says, have a great day, everyone. Yes,
It's
Monica.
Monica. Signing off now.
Jay Joseph says, thank you, Miss Davis. Be with you from the beginning of your vlog
Journey.
journey.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. So you have seen the growth from the little shaky camera. To know development, into development. All right. So you're supposed to the Portland shoot up. Next week we need to set up
The
the
link.
link for who persons who would be interested in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Portland's gonna be a bang up development. First of its kind in Portland. So you know you must get in early. The early birds catch the worm,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm one of the persons behind it, so you know, quality all the way. I was talking to a contractor yesterday. I said, listen, quality is what I'm interested in. Quality,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we start talking about, well, you know, you have to think contingency for cost overrun. I said, quality. quality and no cost overrun.
Do it right.
Yeah, the first time.
First time, Zay.
Right, David? So you're gonna say bye now, David. Okay.
I can't see you,
You
man.
can't
So,
say man.
say bye.
Say bye.
Galani. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week, everyone.
And David, you can't tell your mother say she must sleep on live in your brand name clothes with your name on it. David. David. You said bye already?
Yeah, you did.
You said bye? Say bye, everyone.
Yeah,
Okay,
bye bye. Bye, everyone. See you next
bye. See you
week.
next week. Remember, you can WhatsApp us 2926776. No, don't touch anything, Z. You gotta cancel auntie. You're gonna cancel auntie.
All right, now we're in.